Hi, this is a video response to PuckBond007, and he make a video of his top 10 favorite films from 1999. And yeah, 1999 is hands down my favorite year ever. Not only is a very important year in my life, it's like a turning point in my life, but it's also the year saw me being more interested in music in English, and started getting to rhythm and blues and stuff, and start getting into movies. Also, it's a very important year in my life in general. That's why I'm making this video response as PuckBond007 video. And Jay, not only 1999 was but great. It not only was a great year on movies, but also on music. And 3 examples of my taste in music is they saw the release of TLC, a Payne, which I think is a classic album. It's one of my personal favorites. Supernatural by Carlos Santana, which I love, and it's like a soundtrack from 1999. And hate me for this, but also Jennifer Lopez on the 6. Probably so vanilla, or let's say whatever. But the music and the beats on these albums are like definitely from 1999. So here is my top 10 of my favorite movies from 1999. Number 10 is Sam Mendes' American Beauty. Even to a year ago, this movie will have been like in my top 5, but it's been losing steam every time I see. Every time I see more like an open eye, and it hasn't been aged very well. It definitely captures the essence of the end of the 90s, the end of the millennium, and the performance are top notch. I mean, Kevin Spacey won an Oscar for this movie, and Annette Bening was nominated for an Oscar, and she's one of the great living actresses working right now. And I like it. I really love the movie, but every time I watch it, lost the steam and points. Number 9 is M. Night Shyamalan, The Sixth Sense, with Bruce Willis, and great performances by Joel Smith and Toni Collette. Yeah, love the movie. Love the movie. I still remember the first time I watched it, and the impact it had on me. The ending, man, wow, man. This is the definitive, I'll say, like the twisted endings. Love it, fucking love it. And it's a great job by this director, which sadly hasn't lived up to the expectation of this great film. Next one is David Fincher and The Fight Club, and number 8. With Edward Norton, Brad Pitt, and Helena Bonham Carter. I wasn't thinking on buying the Blu-ray of this movie because I already own a very beautiful set on DVD. But it was just $3, and I think last year Thanksgiving, the Black Friday. So I said, go for it. I bought it. And yeah, I think it's one of those classics films from the 90s. Very like macho badass movie, which I love, and I also like it because Helena Bonham Carter looks so fucking hot on this movie, so crazy, weird, hot, sexy, and I love her. Number 7 is Frank Darabont, The Green Mile. I bought because right now I'm collecting digibooks, so I got the digibook yesterday on the mail. It cost me just $6 on eBay. Beautiful. I love the movie. Michael Clay, the late Michael Clay Duncan owns this movie. A beautiful film from beginning to end, and yeah, I think it was even in EJ list because yeah, and it looks good on Blu-ray too. So the Green Mile. Number 6 is the Wachowski siblings, The Matrix, the definitive movie from 1999. And I also think that, in my personal opinion, is the most influential film from the 90s. It's a before and after The Matrix. Not only in what it represents on the science fiction and the special effects speaking, but in movies in general, it was so great and so big, and the impact was so hard that you still see pieces of the Matrix in a lot of movies being made today. And I think Carrie Ann Moss looks so hot in this movie too. Number 5 is Kimberly Price, Boys Don't Cry. Oh man, love this movie. Hilary Swank won the Oscar for Best Actress, and she deserved it because she's delivering in this movie one of the best performance ever captured on film of all effing time. And Close 70 was nominated for an Oscar, and it's hard to watch too. It's so sad, but also it's a beautiful love story, a beautiful story of courage, and yeah, I watched. This not only was one of my first DVDs I ever bought. I bought it at Kmart like ages ago. Number 4 is Alexander Payne. My personal opinion is best work, Election, with Reese Witherspoon and Matthew Broderick. Reese Witherspoon is the best performances in this one. A Tracy flick, big flick, love it. My favorite comedy ever. Well, in my top 5 of my favorite comedies because he's so genius, so smart, and so effing amazing. So, by Election. Number 3, another one of great comedies, another very original movie, Being John Malkovich by Spike Jonze. This is the Criterion edition. I have never seen a movie like this one. I mean, being made by Hollywood. It's so original, so unique, and so Malkovich, and yeah, I love it since the first day I watched it. And the cast includes Cameron Diaz and Catherine Khanna and John Cusack. And check this edition, check the Criterion edition Blu-ray because it looks freaking amazing in picture quality. Number 2, which for I think till last year was still my number 1 movie from 1999, but it changed, is Todo sobre mi madre, All About My Mother by Pedro Almodóvar. And this set, Viva Pedro, is out of print and is very expensive now. Let me see if I can find because this I have some here, some postcards. I love movies by Pedro Almodóvar because there's no other director who portrays women or write women or direct women as Pedro Almodóvar. And the best example is this one. The way he framing, the way the woman speak at the Almodóvar film is so Almodóvar, so such a beautiful man. I think the only director working right now who pays so much attention and gives the woman such an amazing roles is Woody Allen. But besides that, sadly, there's not many directors who either have juicy roles for women, sadly. So, All About My Mother, watch it. It's a masterpiece, really masterpiece. and won the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film in 1999. And my number one, oh man, I'm losing my voice. My number one favorite film from 1999 is the Dardenne Brothers Rosetta. I watched this one at the beginning, I think 2001 or 2002 in a VHS, one of the tapes, and it looks awful. You couldn't even read the subtitles because they were blurry. So when, but I have an idea what the film was about. So when Criterion announced last year that they will release Rosetta and La Promesa, I was so pumped and so happy. So I watched it on Blu-ray, and I finally watched the way we're supposed to see the movie, and it's amazing. The movie camera probably is a little bit like, I'm kind of like weird at the beginning, but after a while it's so genius because the camera is always at the behind of Rosetta or here, moving at this other way that she's moving. So at the end of the movie you ended up being Rosetta in a way. Clever, genius. And this movie won the Palme d'Or at Cannes, and also Best Actress for what is the name of the actress? Emily Durkin. So I think the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble will start November, at the beginning of November. So this is a must buy. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to PuckBond007 EJ for the inspiration of for this video. And yeah, I will try to make more videos from now on. And thank you, and good night and good day, and